the crystalline crusader, the sparkling savior. This is Citrine, the crystal Warframe. Citrine's abilities enhance the defenses of her and her allies, while making her enemies more vulnerable to damage and easier to handle. Citrine's passive adds passive healing to herself and allies within 50 meters. Each health orb that Citrine picks up adds to that meter, up to a maximum of 25 HP a second. It's a very nice supportive passive. However, if you die and manual revive, this number gets reset. Fractured Blast fires out several crystals in an arc in front of Citrine, dealing impact and slash damage, along with a guaranteed slash and impact proc. Enemies struck by Fractured Blast have an increased chance to drop energy and health orbs. Fractured Blast can be a very good way of building up Citrine's passive ability, making it much easier to reach that maximum limit. Preserving Shell encases Citrine in crystal, increasing her damage reduction. While active, kills will increase the damage reduction of the shell, which decays over time. Any allies within affinity range also benefit from Preserving Shell, excluding NPC allies. Recasting Preserving Shell will regain the base defensive stats of the ability, meaning if you lose too much of the damage reduction, you can simply recast Preserving Shell to regain its benefits. Summoning a massive gem in front of Citrine, Prismatic Gem fires a beam that deals heat, cold, electric, and toxin damage with high status chances. This beam is fired upon any hit that Citrine or an ally gets while within the area's effect. Additionally, Warframes within the gem's area gain increased status chance on all their weapons. Because it hits enemies with 4 strikes in rapid succession, this ability can ramp up in damage very fast by using an automatic weapon to hit enemies multiple times. If an enemy is under the effects of Fractured Blast, while in the radius of the Prismatic Gem, their impact and slash procs will have their durations extended, and each will be struck once by the gem's beam to inflicted statuses. Very good ability. I like it. I like it. A lot. Utilizing the full powers of her alt lifestyle, Citrine slams the ground and encases nearby enemies in crystal with Crystallize. Enemies encased in crystal become immobilized and suffer impact damage. Crystals protrude from enemies struck by Crystallize. If this crystal is shot or hit in any way, it will deal a guaranteed red crit, which deals 3 times the critical damage of any weapon that hits it. Crystallize can be recast to encase more enemies, however it will not target already affected enemies. Citrine is a very nice frame for group play, as everything she does benefits her squad in one way or another very well. Her effectiveness is limited in things like Exterminate, as her 3rd and 4th abilities encourage a more defensive playstyle, as opposed to run and gun. However, she is still useful for these types of missions. At rank 30, Citrine has 500 HP, 370 shields, 265 armor, and 180 energy. She has a Nerimon Aura slot, along with 1 Matter Eye and 1 Vazarin Polarity. Citrine and her parts can be farmed at Tiana Pass on Mars, after the completion of the Heart of Deimos. Her blueprints can also be purchased for Belric and Rania crystals received in said mission at Otak in the Necrolisk. Now let's see her in action one last time. Shine like a diamond, Tenno.